What's going on, Paisanos? V here, and today I'm going to be going. I'm actually midway going through my collection, getting ready for Malice Rising, cleaning up my binder, and basically I wanted to use this opportunity to talk with you guys about the state of the game, what's been going on with Yu-Gi-Oh, and what's on top of my head, as far as everything in this game. This ain't no weird like I'm quitting video. I'm not. I just wanted to kind of like shuffle cards. And when I shuffle cards, I get to thinking. So I kind of wanted to use this as an opportunity to talk. So hope everyone's having a good day. I hope everyone's having a damn good day. It's funny. So I'm recording this video early in the morning. I fell asleep. I woke up and I just couldn't go back to sleep. So here I am. Uh, and I just started thinking about Yu-Gi-Oh. Lately, I've been thinking a lot about Yu-Gi-Oh, in a good way. Like I'll give you an example. I've been thinking about the decks I've been playing. I've been thinking about the future meta. That sweet orange deck box Konami has for the regionals. I want that. And then the YCS dice, the orange dice to match. Konami knew what they were doing. I want that dice. That dice in that deck box is good as mine. It's only a matter of when, but that's mine. Like, yeah. The thing about Yu-Gi-Oh is, and I'm not sure if it's good or bad, but the thing about Yu-Gi-Oh, if you have enough money, it's fucking yours, dude. Like it's yours. Konami has sold this game down the river to the point where if you got money, Konami literally would do almost everything besides suck your dick. And even then, don't count that out. Yeah. I'm just trying to fill like blank spots in my binder and shit like that. Like I said, I'm trying to get everything in here. Just to, and get like not gonna need, take it out. Just to make room. It's also buying getting rid of. Like, look at that. Look at that. That JoJo Elic, homeboy stays right there where he belongs. This one's the one I don't. I'll stop bringing a pile of stuff to put away. So I guess let's start off by talking right at the gate about the Bonanza, 25th Bonanza. Whatever the fuck they call that. Dude, I hate that set, but not for the way you think. I like reprints. I love reprints. I think reprints are great for the game. I don't like the idea of Konami. I don't even know any other way to say it other than Konami's way to. Like, I understand Konami wants to sell us on reprints, but if you look over reprint sets the past like 10 years, you would see with the addition of 25th anniversary, a crazy uptick in reprint, which can be good and can be bad. I think it's mostly good. That what I don't like about them, here's the thing what I don't like about them. What I don't like about the 25th anniversary reprints is Konami's way of reselling stuff you already have. So like I have Ulti Allures. Konami came out to the anniversary Bonanza, and they're like, we have QCR alert. Like, eat my balls, dude. I'm not buying. I already have the best version. I'm not buying that. And then Konami doubles down and do this thing where I can only explain it like a lottery system. Where, like, imagine buying a lottery ticket, and if you hit on that ticket, you don't win money. You win the opportunity to buy another lottery ticket that spans from anywhere from a nickel, because some of those 25th anniversary cards are trash in the Bonanza set, the new one, in the 400 card subset, to $70, I think is the current value. Would you buy that lottery ticket? You'd be like, no, get the fuck out of here. How much is that? $6? Wrong. I ain't buying it. With that said, Konami has done that. Still a little bit stuck, by the way. I've been sick. I've been taking Mucinex, Dayquil, Afrin. My whole family got sick, and I I'm getting sick too. But yeah, no, I just think it's silly. I think it's like the way Konami does it in this game is such an insult. But it's done it in a way that you don't know it's an insult until after you spend your money. And you're like, did I just get fucked? Did Konami just blast me in the cheeks? Like, what? What just happened? I have no money, and Konami is sitting there counting a pile. Like, what's going on? it's and that's 20th anniversary Bonanza. That's why I don't buy like packs anymore. I used to. That was my kids. When I go to school, my kids want packs. I've had to buy a pack of Pokemon. It's more fun. It gets the crack. Konami's straight up. Konami packs should have that lottery help hotline in it, in my opinion. Because anyone who buys those packs consistently is gambling, and they need actual, like, real help. And Konami ain't gonna help them That is for damn sure. You think Konami's gonna help you? Get the fuck out of here. You're the, you're their source of income. They ain't helping you for nothing. So I'm not sure if I should do more of these videos. I might do more of these videos. I hate Conway like that. First of all, waste of a good sleeve. Second of all, it, um, but yeah, no, I don't. Konami's really grimy. Like, and I said, the counter argument would be, well, hold on one minute, V. They're a company. Company's got to make money. Like, dude, yeah, but eventually you're gonna sell everything. You're gonna have a whatever's not nailed down to the for sale. And maybe that's the way Konami's going as a company, which once again, to me, it doesn't matter. I'm just looking at the game overall. To me, I don't care. I'm making enough money where I'm gonna buy stupid shit. As you can, I mean, as you can tell, I own stupid shit. So I don't care. But I feel like to a lot of players that college graduate level or college level, maybe high school level, that's gonna be problematic. And I don't think they realize how bad it is because they get they fall into the hype. You go to locals, everyone's excited. You want to be excited too. You're like, yeah, yeah. How much is that? Yeah. You just start blasting your money. Um, with that said, though, I am enjoying this game a lot. Like, am I the only one? Comment down below. Let me know. Am I the only one enjoying the state of the game? I don't like the state of the secondary market. And that might be another reason why I don't do market watches as much as I was doing before. I love doing market watches. I love talking about the market. Don't get me wrong. And there's always money to be made in the market. That's a fact. That's a fact. It goes without saying. Uh, but the way Konami is dipping into the secondary market is impacting the player to the point where I don't think Konami should. Like, if there was gambling laws, Konami in card games, Konami would be handing out summons every 2 seconds. There isn't, and Konami definitely knows that because their asses is going in and making that money. But if there was, I think Konami would get blasted. Oh, he needs to sub. He needs to sub today. Seriously, like, stop. Pause the video. Go buy it. Um, but yeah, man. I mean, let me know what you guys think about, like, the banana sets. Do you like them? Do you not like them? I love the idea of reprints. I just hate the idea of reprinting lowered value cards and pretending it's not. Or reprinting fake ultimate rares, fake QCRs, fake starlights. But then again, that was what starts more around. Starts aren't around as much, so maybe those are real now. Like as far as like any realistic value. The way I see it, a lot of cards is Konami will go ahead and push something, but the value of it won't be high. Meaning that they'll go, hey, listen, we have starlights of these, but QCRs are dirt cheap, and you're like, oh fuck, man, these aren't bad. I don't blame you for buying these. I bought. Can I buy starlights? Sure, but why? Why? They're gonna make another version of this alternate art, make it a QCR, and evaluate the card further more. So why would I go ahead and push it? So like I said, banana stuff, I don't hate them. I think they are great for the game, but I think the way Konami goes about doing it is insanely shady. It's crazy shady. And as a company, I just like from a company perspective on their end, it's smart, but you're burning through cards so fast. I don't know if it's going to be something that's going to have any kind of longevity to it, and I'm not sure if that's the goal. Maybe Konami's selling to another company. I always say it, but I always think about that. Like, but anyone doesn't know how corporations work. If you want to sell one of your assets, well, you check up the value of that asset. You pump it up so if anyone goes to go, okay, I might buy. Let's say you want to buy these dividers. Okay, just classic dividers. If I'm going to sell you these dividers, what am I going to do? Well, before I sell you the dividers, I'm going to fucking go, you know what? I'll make Pokemon ones. I'll make anime waifu ones. I'll make Yu-Gi-Oh ones. Everyone's going to buy them. Will I blast through all the value? Just like, but when you come in 2 years later to actual buy this, or when 2 years later I'm ready to sell this to you, you'll go, how much for these Blake dividers? I'll go, uh, 10 million. When before the asset of this blank would have been like 2 million. I hope that makes any sense. Um, this is something companies have been doing forever. But this Konami's way of doing. I mean, once again, this is my own theory. We're just speculating. We're just talking. We're just having a little chitty chat. And I just think that's the way Konami's doing it. I could be wrong, but I think eventually this game will sell. And I hope our new overlords don't blast the cheeks hard, as Konami has been doing. So I do think the reprints in this game are excellent, and I hope whoever does take over this game, um, is going with that, because reprints of the game are really good, and I need it. As long as good, play Lars. Let's see. Let's go over some. Like I said, I'm just doing it on top of my head. I just kind of wanted to just hit record and talk. By the way, I think this card's coming back only for the short term, but for the short term, this card's kind of good against any fight can match up. This card's oh, okay. Without naming names, I mean, I guess we can name names. I don't give. Let's talk about spreadsheets and how people are starting to sell that shit. Is it right or wrong to sell spreadsheets? Let me give you my full take on this. I think it's stupid. But if you want to sell wooden dildos and people are buying wooden dildos, you're going to continue to sell wooden dildos, right? When I look at spreadsheets, I think it's a horrible misuse. I think it's almost predatory, and I'll get to that in a second. But I don't think there's nothing that is wrong about it. I think if somebody wants to sell a spreadsheet to somebody else, who the fuck am I to stop and get between them? I don't. Shouldn't. I won't. Excuse me. With that said, do I think selling spreadsheets are awesome? Fuck no. I think it's terrible. And the answer is really simple. Why? I mean, like I said, it's. I'm a known player. I'm using my renownedness now to sell a product to you. Shill, somebody even say. And I guess I'm an old school YuGiOh player where the idea of shilling YuGiOh, crypto investments, by the way, because I do crypto stuff, it's totally different. But with YuGiOh, it's really weird. I don't I don't like how it's being done. It's been done in the premises of I do good, so then you can do good if you just copy my homework. That's not the case whatsoever. It's not being marketed like that, but it alludes to that. And I think that anyone who buys a spreadsheet is foolish. Um, I think if you buy a spreadsheet, you're just quit the game, and not in a mean way. By the way, I'm not trying to say in a mean way. I'm saying in a way if you don't have enough time to learn this game, why would you think that buying a spreadsheet is going to get you there? Oh, but V, I have work, or V, I don't have the time to really go to locals. Fine, fair enough. But if that's the case, then you don't have time to really play this game then. Or if you have time only to go to locals and a spreadsheet's going to help you, well, let me ask you a question. How long it takes for you to learn a spreadsheet? Because it ain't like you put your head over the paperwork, or the spreadsheet, and you automatically just go and just suck up the knowledge. You put time into it, so there is time being added into it. YouTube's an excellent resource. I mean, the app, YouTube, this platform is such a good resource that no player needs a spreadsheet. I just never. Here's the thing, okay? I think that people want to want to associate themselves with other people. So because of that, they will go ahead and buy a spreadsheet. I'm trying to get this together. I have a second that up over here. Um, and I do think that if somebody wants to associate themselves, oh, I bought this renowned player's spreadsheet. They'll think in their mind at locals, everyone's gonna go, oh, you bought this guy's spreadsheet. Watch out, this guy. No, but people like to think that. People think that association gives them somehow inherited value or skill. It does. And once again, like I said, for those selling the spreadsheet, I get it. Once again, it goes back to my earlier argument. You sell wooden dildos, you're gonna have buyers. Is who's the fault here? Like if someone knocked on your door every day and said, "Hey, I want to buy your shit, like your actual shit out of your ass. I want to buy it." You're gonna go, okay, $5. And with Yu-Gi-Oh spreadsheets, I think it's just lazy knowledge that can be taught online. So people, and for those that are, like I said earlier, you have the opportunity to learn that. You have the chance to gain that skill by practicing and doing all that stuff. A lot of people don't. That is the issue. Uh, but they'll take time to read a spreadsheet, which, once again, like I said, I know I'm going back in circles, but I'm just trying to rationalize the irrational. It makes no fucking sense when you really think about it. I don't have time to learn this deck, but I have time to sit there and practice combos of the deck, which, by the way, their YouTube videos on already showing you. Makes zero fucking sense. Like zero. Um, I'm still congested a bit. So yeah, I'm just going over it and thinking in my head like what, like I said, I'm trying to I can always try to rationalize the other end before I come to any conclusion. I think it's really important uh to do that. Being an old man is something I learned, and I just think I'll think of any rationale to go like, I'm gonna learn something like that. I don't think it makes any sense. Um, how much? Oh no, that one. People like to ship you like. Uh, so yeah, I'm not crazy about spreadsheets. I don't think there's a good argument for a spreadsheet, other than the fact that people are selling them, want them to sell them. So they'll probably have something to say about it. But like, well, spreadsheets are good for playing. There's no argument. There's literally no argument. Borderline predatory. I think that it doesn't really help anybody out in the end. It just helps the person selling it. Like, like drugs help the drug dealer. It obviously doesn't help anyone else. Um, yeah, it doesn't help anyone else. It only helps the drug dealer. I've never ever in my entire life living on this planet ever heard of drug dealers selling drugs that somehow help the people. They think it helps them. See, I'm going with this. They think it helps them, but it doesn't. And after a couple of purchases, they realize they're fucked. And that's basically spreadsheets in a nutshell. Once again, like I said, I don't get mad at those selling it. I actually like some of the people that are selling spreadsheets. I think they're cool people. But they went to me and said, "V, what about a spreadsheet?" I'm gonna tell them nicely because I do like them. They're out of their fucking mind for selling that shit. Don't talk that shit to me, buddy. They might go, "Wait a minute, V, but you promote play mats. You know, Premium Duels play mats. Use promo code Paisano10." Sure. Two things. One, I don't get any money for that. I don't want any money for that. Uh, Two, I only promote a product I believe in, like wholeheartedly. That actually does like benefit the player. Like, and then I buy a ton of sleeves like that. So like whenever I say, hey, listen, I think this is whenever I say, hey, listen, I think this is something good for you, it's because I purchased it, continue to purchase it, and will continue. If I don't like something or I think it's not as good or I find something better, I'm gonna promote the better thing because I like what's better. You know what I'm saying? And this is another reason why I don't like teams in Yu-Gi-Oh, because teams in Yu-Gi-Oh become a "we're better than you" kind of thing, in which some people feel they're higher up than others. And I feel like in a solo single player game that is Yu-Gi-Oh, thinking you're higher or better than somebody else is so fucking goofy. But we have so many players in this game. People probably watching this video right now, um, that just go, well, I'm better. Well, I'm better. Harsh realization of Yu-Gi-Oh is realizing the fact that everyone's the same, getting fucked by Konami, and running to locals, running to regionals. Well, I win more Yu-Gi-Oh events than him. Yeah, today, maybe even this month, maybe even this year. Have you done your entire life? Because I've been playing this game since the beginning. Where were you? Have you know what I'm saying? Like, there's no winning. The thing about Yu-Gi-Oh is there's no like way to end the game. There's no like way to roll the credits in this game. You're perpetually chasing a high that is this game. That's not a bad thing. Okay, look at me. I love this game. But the truth is, you're perpetually chasing the Yu-Gi-Oh high. You're perpetually going for winning and trying to be better than you were previously, which is great. You know, you take that and you put that aspect to anything in your life, dude. Yu-Gi-Oh players can be rocket scientists. Um, just the amount of sheer force and will and effort and energy, care for the game. Yu-Gi-Oh players are just an amazing breed of people that not only just love this game, but I mean, authentically put a lot of time and thought in this game. Alternatively, I've seen some motherfuckers in this game. Um, I know some YouTubers don't curse. You can't curse, man. Don't curse. Don't curse. My ears. My little ears. Fuck that. I try not to curse though. I do say that because I know I have a younger audience. I just don't do really good at trying. Um, life is rough. Um, Going back to what I was saying though, I think that a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh players in this game are great and bad at the same time. You want to know one thing about Yu-Gi-Tubers? When I hit a T on Yu-Gi-Tubers, I don't like a lot of Yu for a multitude of reasons. Number one, I think a lot of YouTubers they look at this the game, they look at you like a business venture, and they don't care. The bigger ones, obviously, not the ones getting bigger. Maybe a few ones that are really big actually still care about the game. They care about how it benefits themselves. They get absorbed into themselves, and I don't really fuck with that. I don't really get along with them. Um, I you play this game long enough, people will go to you and ask you, "Do you want to sell your soul in this game?" Um, excuse me. Do you want to sell your soul in this game to really push yourself as a YouTuber? I've been asked that a couple times already. I've been asked that a couple times already. Do you want to? I don't want to go into like whatever the whole whatever, but people basically are like, "Hey man, do you want to throw that soul of yours and get in this game?" And we got you, man. You be one of us, and we got you. I'm not sure if that makes any sense. Like, I'm not trying to. They ain't nothing like R. Kelly or was it P Diddy. It ain't at the R. Kelly or P Diddy level, but that is a real thing that happens. Like, dudes are out here trying to get you to fucking cut some throats if you wanna get to where you need to get to. Like, that's the crazy part about this game. Like, and that's another fucking god, man. That's why another reason why because I said no, and when you say no, by the way, when that little meeting happens and you say no to X, Y, and Z people, they get like really upset and really defensive, and they just stop talking to you. Like, oh, this is a stand-up guy. Fuck this kid. Anyone that's been doing YouTube, you probably know exactly what I'm talking about. If you don't, that's fine. Or people label me conspiracy theorist. That's whatever. Fine. When, when that shit comes out, just know, like, you heard that shit here. Like, throw it out there. Like I said, there are a lot of people in this community that are real pieces of shit. And a lot of them are some of the YouTubers you watch. That's the funny part. That's the tea of it all. Real pieces of shit. I mean, God. And there are some good YouTubers though. There's some people that authentically still love the game. There's people that still enjoy the game. Um, and they're great when you see them, in real life, IRL. When you see them, they're excellent people. Like, I met a ton of people like that. Um, and then there are bootlickers. Like, I mean, this whole thing goes, I guess, this whole thing goes with life, I guess, at that point. The minute you start bringing bootlickers in, you guys find out at your job or wherever, there's some dude that kisses ass and he's like, this piece of shit. Like, there's bootleggers in the Yu-Gi-Oh community that are YouTubers. bootleg tubers. And man, let me tell you, when it's time to lick the heel, they get the tongue out. Like give me the other heel. I want bonus heel. Trust me. And it is what it is. Like I said, I don't hold no ill will. I used to hold some ill will. I used to go, can you you know, stop being a fucking piece of shit? Like I used to hold ill. Now I just don't. Uh, yeah, maybe I'm just rambling right now. You know, paisanos. I don't know. I'm just this will go live. I don't give a fuck, but I just want you guys to understand that Yu-Gi-Oh is a game. It's a great game still. I just everything else around the game is trash. Whereas a good game like Pokemon, Pokemon has great price. Well, I'm not going wrong. Pokemon it has that woke dog shit on it. Fucking bunch of really weirdos. Fucking talking about like which gender and that goofy shit. Like fucking play the game. Um, Yu-Gi-Oh has a better card game. It as far as playability wise. Pokemon has everything else that besides that. That's the card game Pokemon's not bad, but like that, like the price support's good. The price war when you go to their version of the YCS, the quote regionals, ironically. Like when you do all that, it's fun. Like there's things that Pokemon has it's good that I like, but Yu-Gi-Oh itself is something I always go back to. I always go back and enjoy Yu-Gi-Oh. It's so fun. Um, and like I said, the amount of people you meet, dude. I met my wife playing this card game. How crazy is that? Um, I'm like forever locked into this game because I enjoy it. Now, can you get banned? Well, yeah. I mean, Konami sometimes will ban you for some goofy shit. I've seen people banned for some stupid shit. Then again, I saw people banned for shit that's rightfully so. And I think a lot of players don't do that. They really should do. They really should do. Is read the rules in this game. Konami has rules and guidelines that I think a lot of you players just choose to ignore. So when Konami comes out of nowhere and they're like, "Oh, you broke a rule," players are shocked. I read the rules religiously. Um, that's why I can say certain things and be okay. People go, "Oh, why has it any kind of impunity?" I don't have impunity. I just know the rules that this game has because this game is really slick. When it comes down to punishing players, I'll give you an example, and I think it's been long enough that we could talk about this. Back when was it head-to-head battles, he live streamed and he drank on stream, and he was like, "Why am I in trouble? I'm not drunk." And listen, he's not. He wasn't drunk. But what ended up happening was one of the rules Konami has is you cannot come to your event intoxicated. Now, there's no definition of intoxication, obviously, with that rule. So if you go to Yu-Gi-Oh event and you have a beer in your hand, you are considered intoxicated. You're not, but you're considered intoxicated. Is that a good rule? Fuck no, it's not. But it's a rule that's in place to get people like Lil Susu in trouble. If it's done maliciously, that's up to you. Uh, but that's the way it works. Now, with that said, should you be drinking and going to a Yu-Gi-Oh event? No. Fucking what? No, of course not. The fuck? But he was. He played in remote dual locals, which counts as physical locals. Same thing, no difference. Once again, Konami's rules say that. So you have to adhere to the same rule set of a physical local, and that's what basically had gotten him in trouble. Me personally, I would give him a warning. Um, but then again, he didn't know the rules. That's on him. I love all. So what I'm trying to say is, what I'm trying to say is, you got to adhere to the rules of the game consistently. And I think a lot of players don't because they don't know it. Because Konami's information to the player base is dog shit. They don't communicate properly to the players in this game. And by not doing that, fine, I won't take it out. By not doing that, players get put in weird situations that they really shouldn't be in. But they are, because of the rules of the game. So it's very important to read your rules. That's why I always read my rules. I read my rules literally since they first announced it back in 1904. And that was the only time they ever announced it. No, but it's really important to read the rules to get an understanding of the game and get an understanding of what's happening. Because I feel like a lot of people don't understand what's going on, or you go, is that really a rule? You gotta be up to date in your rules. It's not like Magic the Gathering. The rules are a lot easier to read and digest. Um, and Konami's not gonna sit there and hold your hand. That's for damn sure, and tell you what you did right or what you did wrong. So you have to understand and absorb and read those rules. Um, yeah. Like I said, I'm just sitting there shuffling. I'm gonna probably upload this video, be random, me randomly giving my thoughts about the game and everything. If you guys are still watching up to this point, yo, appreciate you. Like I said, I know a lot of players who like drama, and I'm not trying to start no drama. I'm not trying to do anything. Trust me, if I want to do drama, I can easily. I just don't care about it. It's at this point boring to me. I just really want to give you guys my thoughts about certain things on this game. Um, and here's going back to that spreadsheet thing. Here's the crazy thing. I know that there are players who are still going to do it, and it's fine. There's nothing I can do to stop that. But I just hope you realize that you don't need it, because it's kind of like how it is with drugs. Even like I never been drugs my whole life, but the idea of drugs where drug addicts feel like they need it, you're like, no, you don't need it. You're better than that. You're better without that. And I hope some players in this game realize that they do not need spreadsheets. They don't need classes. They are good enough, and they have the skill. That's my hope. As far as overall the Yu-Gi-Oh player base, um, players think so lowly of themselves for some probably reason, but they don't say it out loud. They just out loud they're like, "I'm the man," and quietly like, I just hope I just hope players like realize you don't need that trash. Spreadsheets don't help you out. They're not gonna make you a better player. They're gonna make you feel like you're doing something better. So do whores, and where does that come in to? Nothing. Look at that check. I want to get a QCR of this, but I don't have any reason to justify getting a QCR of it. I hope you guys do enjoy these videos. I might do more of these videos where I just ramble. I mean, that's all it is me rambling, talking about my thoughts. Like I said, I enjoy this game. I am technically a YouTuber. Technically, barely. But realistically, I'm just a Yu-Gi-Oh enthusiast. I do get I get like YouTube ad revenue. Like YouTube's really weird because they started this thing like if you click on the bottom of my video, they have like shopping and they have like bullshit you could buy. And I guess people promote the fuck out of that because they make money. Yu-Gi-Oh players, a lot of them don't have money, but when you get to the adult level where you have adult money and you go buy adult bullshit, the world's a lot different. And I feel like a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh players don't understand that fully yet, but will soon understand the fact that the world is night and day different. I'll give you a good example. Um, Konami tries to do this thing with the YCS where like, oh, you get a stream deck. Adult money says you buy that bad boy out easily. Tell Konami to kick rocks. And I'll go to YCS if I want to go. Or some of you players are like, oh, if I win a stream deck, I could play Dragon Ball Fighter Z portably. Oh, adult money says eat ass. I don't give a fuck about. Like I can just buy that right now. Get the fuck out of here. Won't even bother me. And then you flip it once again. You flip it again, and Konami keeps and because it's all carrots on a stick. Like Konami has like they're like, oh, get the new Yu-Gi-Oh dice, and then you can play like, oh wow, the new Yu-Gi-Oh dice. That's really cool. And when you're an adult, you got adult money. You're like, eat ass. I'll just buy that goofy ass dice. Like, the fuck you trying to get me with Konami? Just buy that goofy ass dice. Like it doesn't matter. The Yu-Gi-Oh playbase, I think, will get to that point, and when it does, it's gonna be so fucking fun. You gotta realize because a lot of players live with mommy and daddy still. Some are still going to college, but the playbase in this game is getting older. And if someone like me has been around for like Stone Age, it's fun to see the plays evolve and change, and their taste evolve and change. And because for years, Konami was like, "Here's a Nintendo Switch," and every Yu-Gi-Oh player was like, "Oh, thank you, Konami. This is great. I can't wait to use my brand new Nintendo Switch." Came out in 2017. Thank you, Konami. But now, like the Yu-Gi-Oh player base as a whole is changing and they're evolving, and it's so fucking fun to see the player base as a whole just go. Konami goes, "Here's your Switch," and the player base just looks at Konami and goes, "Fuck you." What the fuck, Konami? Get the fuck out of here with this shit. Hold on, let's run some numbers and the entire play. Because years ago, I've been arguing for price support for ever. Uh, it's just fun to see the player base now go. Hold on, there's like 3,000 motherfuckers here at $20 entry. I don't know how to do a lot of math to know that you're making a good amount of money, and you're gonna hand me this goofy ass $200 Nintendo Switch. Fuck you. And so now Konami's like, "We'll give you a Steam Deck." And for now, the player base is like, okay. Okay. But that's not gonna last long. Like eventually the Yu-Gi-Oh players is gonna be like, "You better get that Steam Deck the fuck out my face, Konami." You better get that goofy ass Steam Deck the fuck about my face. What the fuck's the matter with you? It's going to happen because players in this game are gonna get older and they're gonna get adult money. They're gonna look around and read the room and go, "No, no. Hold on. Are you telling me your ass made all this money and this is what we got? Suck my balls. Hey, here's an idea. Better price support." And I'm gonna say, "Okay, I'm sorry. We have 30th anniversary bonanza. No. Better price support." Guess what it is? Konami just goes back and forth with the player base as far as that. You think Konami wanted to change the price support? You think Konami wanted to give us more? Fuck no. Konami TCG maybe wanted to give us more. Konami OCG? They give us a piece of cheese that they get away with it. I want to really reiterate that because I think the TCG does authentically or like we want to help you guys out. OCG's like we want to fuck you guys up. What the fuck is it? But like I said, it's really fun to see. It's really fun to see the player base. I'm not playing Senpai. It's really fun to see the player base university just look at Konami and go, "Get this dog shit on my face." It's just fun. For years I've been saying it, and the Yu-Gi players would go, "Ah, I want to switch." It's like, "No, you don't, fucking idiot." And now the player base is like, "Yeah, I don't want that goofy ass switch. Get that trash the fuck up on my face." And the caravan stick is always going to change. Obviously, this player base older, and I'm really excited to see that happen. By the way, this binder you're looking at is not a trade binder. So a lot of people will go ahead and work on a trade binder. I mean, you could argue that this is a trade binder. Realistically, this is a binder I put cards in that I'm interested in putting in my decks. Those are good options. And then when we get upgrades, I swap them out. I'll give you an example. I have like Ultra Rare Strike. This is gonna be ulti eventually. Ulti Strikes are like $48, I believe. It's gonna buy ulti strikes eventually. Look at the draw unlock, but I used to have supers. I used to have the secret. Like I just do this. Just helps me on track. I have double track. I have the ulti in this one. I might just get rid of this one. This actually might. That bad boy to sell that dog shit pile. Ulti's better. Um, Going back to what I was saying though, I do think like it's really funny to see Konami slowly start changing for the player base. As the players realize they're getting blasted in the cheeks, Konami's going. All right, we got idea. It's always their idea. We got idea. We're gonna give you guys better price support. And the player base is looking at them like, "Motherfucker, you're gonna give us better price support? You should have given us better price support." By the way, to my guy Jeff who watches these videos, put the counter down there, big boy. Konami's so counter. Once again, I'll probably start doing. I'll have another Marco Watch coming up soon, guys. So don't worry about that. I know a lot of people want to know about like what's the Marco Watch. From watching years of this game, it's really easy to tell what's gonna go up, what's gonna go down. And that's another thing too. Like, I don't need to sell you guys a master class on the market. And that's another thing I could have easily done was do a master class videos on the market, do inside buyouts. You know what inside buyouts? I get together with people that got like some dough, like I do, and just go, okay, listen, this new test coming out. Let's buy it. All. We know Barry's gonna see play. I'll give you a better example. I'll give you an infinitely better example. Hold on. If I want to be a scumbag, where is it? If I want to be a scumbag, I go to a couple of people. You don't need a lot. Great, get a group. I go, all right, this right here, we're buying this out. This is the highest rated version. We're buying it out. That's what you can easily do. And I got like have people pay me to join my group to tell them that we're doing this. Of course, I would buy 9 for 9. But more importantly, I would just buy this out, and I'll sit back and go, because I already made money already, and then I just sell the ones I bought. You understand? If I know how to do that, there's definitely going to be someone that's going to do that to you. And YuGiOh players, I can't stop that. Thinking of the spreadsheets. If you want to do that and scamage you guys, if you guys allow them to, you will get fucking straight up scamage. And that's on you, dude. Like, I could only warn you as far as the amount of shit that could happen to you guys. As the community, the game. Majority of people won't listen. That's fair enough. Who the fuck am I? I'm just a man doing the internet. So I get that. But I'm telling you right now, there are dudes out there who want to make a buck in this game and do not give a fuck how they make it. Do not care. Doesn't even phase them. Oh, you really shouldn't do that. Don't give a fuck. Eat ass. They don't care. They're doing, So just be careful, I guess is what I'm trying to say to everybody. Who you talk with, who you deal with, who you surround yourself with in this game. Because there are people out there that if they want to take advantage, they will. Yeah. And I'm not here to like look out for you guys. I'm not here to tell you guys what you should or shouldn't do. All I'm saying is like this game has people that are, whatever. The ones that get mad or won't fuck around with certain people, or the ones screwing you guys over. And some people will figure it out today, some people won't. But this squad's kind of crazy. With the new set against Ryzen, you got time that's pretty good. Decently against Palace. I think this ain't Starlight, but this looks a hell of a lot like Starlight, doesn't it? Jeez. Something about that so weird. I think that's basically it for my thoughts. My mind is basically fixed. I'm trying to figure out if I can make any more room. I think everything's perfectly where I want it to be for now. I still have pile of cards. Normally, what I do is I put everything in here, and then obviously like a deck core, like Rescuers deck core, which I got to sort better. I'll be honest. Rescuers. What's this one? Goblin Bikers. Like I usually put them to the side in a deck box. Talk them with a keep still. I still put them to the side because like these are important cards I still look at. But it's important to clean the binder out. I'm still working on it cleaning that. But yeah, here's the video. Once again, I'll probably do more of these. If you guys want me to do more of these. I just really, really enjoy hanging out, battling with the game. And I want to know what you guys think about some of these. What do you think about the game? What do you think about what's going on? State of the game. I'll probably have more videos coming out in the future. I'm trying to think of more things to do as far as content. Because there's a lot of things I already do, but I always like to do more. I always want to find a way to expand, to create better and more content, challenge myself as a content creator, as well as just a competitive Yu-Gi-Oh player. So I might travel around. And I was thinking about this maybe after the new year. Maybe travel around to different locals. I think that'd be fun. Record videos of doing that. I think it'd be kind of cool. We'll check that. We'll check into that. And then pronounce your boy V. You boys awesome.